The project begins. Canvas drop sheet on tarps, made it all wet. I made the wool wet. I'm laying out a pattern for decoration. This will be on the surface of the final felt sheet. I'm going to do that pattern down both sides. We'll see. I'll show you when I get it patterned. So there I've got a rough pattern worked out. Now this is going much more slowly than I had expected. But the minute I try luffing it directly on, we get wind. So I'm lofting it into the bucket and then transferring it and wetting it as I go. This looks like it's going to take 2 days, not just one. I've been at it for hours now and I've got a migraine headache. And maybe 15%, 10% of it? Well, I've moved the project into the gazebo because it's clearly going to carry on a long time. I'm still doing my work here and I'm just going to sit and watch YouTube videos. Ooh, it's kind of unpleasant weather out there, so Renee's keeping me company. Sam's chilling out. And I've brought 3 containers to fill with lofted fluff. That was my first ever felted project. So, I got the YouTube, got parrot, got dog. Yeah, this is what it looks like straight off the sheep. And I think it's around 11 o'clock. I didn't check the time before I decided to state what time. I'm still at it. Renee's helping me out. She actually does a pretty good job. A little bit too much saliva, but she gets them well fluffed. Well, the quality of her work has gone down considerably. She must be losing interest. Oh, she wants it back to try again. So I'm taking it from this raw fleece to this fluffy. Found my old poodle brushes. They're just like carding brushes. The alternator for the car won't be ready until next week, but it's only $150, so that's good. And the washing machine shocks are somewhere in shipping. The Canada Post isn't very good at tracking. It's been cold, so I'm heating the bus a lot more. I need to come up with a better source of firewood. This is so cool. I went to clean out the ashes, and this is why I use a metal ash can. It's a metal can, and it's very warm right now because what I found out was that the ashes were not only still hot, but the coals were still burning. So I'm going to try and get the fire relit from the coals of last night's fire. I haven't learned how to do this yet. I don't know what's wrong. I can't get it to stop smoldering. I've actually lit flame to it, and the flame blew itself out. How much wood fits in the tiny wood box. Wednesday. I'm still brushing hunks. It's been a rainy day. I spent very little of it combing out fleece, but I did get some done. We went shopping. I got Dan to drive me around, and it's Thursday. I've been having to take time off for other things. Tom was over. I had a bath this morning, but I'm still going on these. I put a bunch more wool down, and there's now wool all over, but there's some really bad thin spots, so I need to put more down. But you know, it's like the bag never seems to get, I don't know, it's getting smaller, I guess. The amount of wool in this bag, well, it's gotten a lot lighter, I'll tell you that. It was pretty heavy. I just bought a whole darn bag of wool, and I've continued to just... You being a brat, huh?
Hello, baby dog. Who's a brat? Is you a brat? Look at you. What's this pose, huh? Is this your brat pose? That smile. Puppy face.
It's Saturday. I've now been at this officially a week. Fluffing it. There's my felt. It's all rolled up with rope and twine. There you go. And what I have to do now is I have to beat it up by any means possible. I have to pour hot and cold water on it. So I've got a kettle on the boil, and I'll be pouring that over it. It's very wet. It's wrapped in canvas. I already know I've made a mistake with these ends, and I'm not really sure how that's going to turn out, but just take it a step at a time. Don't panic. You can always fix it in post. Appointment to see the surgeon to get top surgery. Gonna get flattened. She was going to suggest tattooing, and I told her I already had plans for a tattoo. And I do, and so I really don't. I'd rather explain the lack of nipples than the existence of moobs as the years go by. Anyway, she said that the surgery could happen in as little as 3 weeks if they have a cancellation. Because I'm a simple surgery, I could be done in the morning and released that afternoon to go home. Like, same day release. Said she'd put me on antibiotics, and that's fine, you know. And she didn't know if I was going to have drains or not, so that'll be a surprise. So she tries to avoid it, but we'll see. And, bonus plus, Cause I'm a happy boy, I'm a happy boy, happy boy. Oh, ain't it great when things are going your way? Hey, hey, that's how I feel. Alright, so what I've got here is a kettle full of extremely hot water. I don't want it anywhere near my toes.